Okay, I think should be fine now. Can you hear me, guys? Let me know in the chat, please. Guys, can you hear me? Can you hear me now? With a good sound on it. I think this way, no, that way. Yeah, yes, the sound is good now. Full speed, like full spectrum. Amazing, thank you very much. Okay, good job, thank you. Yeah. Awesome, thank you very much. Okay, so I have to reanalyze Gbpusd. Yeah, thank you very much. So guys, hopefully that then from beginning maybe you haven't heard anything what I said. As you know that I had a break for a couple of days, so hopefully that you guys enjoyed the trading. I missed you a lot, but finally I came back and we are back on business for the whole year. So I really missed you, but at the same time, lucky that I came back to you. I'm lucky that you are here, and that's a really good moment for me, that I was keenly waiting to come back here to talk to you guys. And thank you very much for your patience and support, continuous support to this channel. So yeah, let's see on British pound US dollar I was talking about. Now British pound US dollar, if you look at the monthly, what we have seen that British pound US dollar on the monthly perspective, in fact it was a monthly price action. As you can see from this monthly resistance level, British pound US dollar has a strong rejection to the downside. Now long-term price action on Gbpusd is bearish. This is a long-term bearish market, and if you look at the weekly also, we see that this is a long-term bearish market as well. There is a liquidity gap on the previous weekly candle. There's a, and then this week after a retracement, we have seen that the price started to drop. So this is basically I was discussing, I think due to the lack of sound probably missed it, so let me repeat that. Now on the weekly, what we have seen that Gbpusd, as it has grabbed liquidity from the top, we might see now a deeper retracement on the weekly perspective. If we take our Fibonacci for this impulse on the weekly, we see that at least 61.8% Fibonacci level we can expect, which is also aligning with the monthly resistance level, as you can see, which is turning support. So weekly, monthly giving us potential drop on Gbpusd for at least short term. So daily perspective, we see that Gbpusd in fact has formed a daily head and shoulder. You can see that it's a clearly visible head and shoulder on the daily perspective. So with that head and shoulder, now the price is breaking down from this head and shoulder. Now with that breakdown, what we can expect now, Gbpusd to come for a deeper down, which is in fact a potential drop on the lower time frame. So this is the daily time frame, and you can spot this head and shoulder very easily. Now if I look at 4-hour time frame on the intraday perspective, what we see that British pound US dollar, this is the channel on the local time frame, and this channel has broken down. You can see it's a fully breakdown from this channel. The price is breaking down. Now with that breakdown, what we can expect now, Gbpusd, this candle is going to close after 1 hour 18 minutes. What I'm expecting, the price to close below and continue to drop, and on the drop, once you will see suitable entry opportunity along this zone with a slower retracement, we'll jump on a sell trade on Gbpusd, and I think that the price highly likely that will come back to this level that can give us a good trading opportunity. So highly likely that it is a sell opportunity now on Gbpusd. Let me know in the chat, guys, how you have gone. how you are doing so far, so that I know exactly what. Hello sir, you back up. Thank you very much. Welcome back, man. No problems. Thank you. Good evening sir, good evening everyone from Algiers. Thank you. Welcome. Thank you very much. Yeah, thank you. No problems, sir. Are you wasting? Okay. Okay. Thank you. Great. Thank you very much. Okay. Thank you. I think now the audio is okay. Except. Okay. Thank you. Great. Happy holiday. If time allow, USD CAD, please. Yeah, absolutely. I'll look at all of them one by one. So let me look at dollar CAD. So as you can see, dollar is getting little bit of stronger. First, let's look at news calendar. Looking at the Forex factory, guys, to see in fact how the news is doing. So if we look at Forex factory to see in fact when the next so this week is a little bit of quiet. Okay, basically these 2 weeks will be a little bit of quiet, but that's fine. Still there is a trade, as you have seen. When there is a high volatility moment, there will be trade, definitely. Not as many as in a normal month, but there will be trade. Because there is a lot of retail trade are also free in this holiday season. That trade, that's a good moment. So tomorrow on 24th, that means the Friday night, there is a USD and CAD news is coming up. So also yesterday we have seen the news is being announced. So now looking at dollar CAD, let's find out what might be happening with this one. First of all, I look at monthly. Now looking at the monthly dollar CAD, you can see after the previous monthly red candle, which has a long wick at the top and also long wick at the bottom, dollar CAD has formed this long bearish candle. Looking at the weekly, okay, so weekly perspective, dollar CAD, I think that it is a little bit of bearish or in a sideway, because you see that British pound US dollar is dropping, means that dollar getting stronger against GBP, but at the same time in that case dollar should be stronger against CAD as well, but CAD is comparatively a bit stronger currently. So we might see dollar CAD might be moving in a sideway or could remain a little bit of bearish. As you can see, weekly perspective, first of all there is a weekly drop followed by this movement to the upside. Now this current weekly candle on dollar CAD, which in fact couldn't break this resistance level. Okay, this is the resistance. The price couldn't break this high, and with that rejection, what we have seen that now this is the resistance level, and from that level what we can expect now dollar CAD to have, I think that the price might continue to drop a little bit or in a sideway. This is the daily chart, and in this daily chart what we see that the price created this movement and then sideway, little bit of drop again. The price to create, the bulls tried to create a higher high, and the previous day we have seen the day before the previous day we have seen a false breakout on the daily and then doji, followed by now today from this daily 20 MA the price is trying to create a bullish move. So all those what I see that dollar CAD, let me look at the intraday perspective, I think that this price might be moving in a sideway. Okay, so yeah, I think that the price might move in a sideway. Highly likely that after the closing of this candle we might see some bullish move, and along this zone again we could see bearish. So because there is a little bit of low volume, dollar CAD might move in a sideway. So in that case, unless we see a very good trading opportunity, we will not be opening and trade on dollar CAD unless, let's say, if we see the price has broken this resistance, created a false breakout, grab liquidity, and then has given us a selling opportunity, then only we will be selling USD CAD. Otherwise, this is a sideways market, so let's keep that market aside. Let me know in the chat what else you are trading with. Okay, thank you very much. Welcome back. Thanks for good job. You too. Thank you. I'm short US30. Can you take a look at, please? Yeah, absolutely. Hi, coach. You trade Forex full time. How long have you been? Peter, I trade full time Forex all the time. I'm in Forex. It's my life. And I'm trading Forex from 2014 on and off. In the middle I had around 6 months gap, but starting from 2014 till now, and in the middle, as I was first 3 to 4 years I was part-time doing a full-time job and trading, and then I came back to full-time in trading. Yeah, that's the career, trading career. Hi coach, US oil. Yeah, absolutely. US oil, we'll look at it. So first let's look at US30 and then we'll jump on to US oil. So looking at US30, okay, US30, looking at monthly. All right, so what do we see that US30 on the monthly perspective, there is a strong bullish move happen on the monthly time frame. This is a big impulse on the monthly, okay, followed by this correction. Now the price on the monthly perspective, it is in a correction phase. All right, so with that correction phase, if we take our Fibonacci from this move, from this to the end of the move, we see the price primarily came to 38.2% Fibonacci level, and from that zone we have seen primarily a rejection. Now what I think that the price could continue to drop further because it is in a retracement this month, and highly likely the price will come further for a deeper retracement. The retracement is not fully done yet. Now looking at weekly, we see that on the weekly perspective, this is the after the previous week, the price action on US30, as you can see, it has crossed all those weekly high, okay, and then closed back below as a long bearish engulfer. Okay, so that candle, okay, this weekly candle in fact signifies a lot, is that it has a liquidity grab in it because it has broken all those resistance and hit a lot of stop loss, and from that level we have seen that in fact US30 rejected. Now this week after the opening we have seen primarily a drop, now primarily, and the price now going up for a retest. What I think that after certain level we could potentially see some rejection, but at the same time we need to keep in mind that this weekly candle has left a long wick here, right? So this is a long wick, and if we scale this long wick, what we see that it could be that at some point we might see a retest of this level, or we might not see. If we look at daily, we will see exactly what's happening here. Now on the daily, you can see that the price was respecting, moving along this trend line, okay, on the daily. So there are two probabilities now. One is, you see the price already tested the daily 20 period moving average on US30, and then the price slowly coming back down. Now one probability is to go up again to test some of this zone and then to continue to drop. Another probability is to continue to drop from here. Then how we can approach, if we look at the intraday time frame, so far you see after this move the price is now creating bearish price action. This kind of price action normally is a reversal. So then how I will be approaching? So in my case, what I will be doing, normally I always trade when US30, when there is a false breakout in the direction of the trend. What do I mean by this? Let's say this one here, you see this one, this bullish candle. Okay, if you closely look at, you'll see that in fact this bullish candle is a clear false breakout. Okay, so we see that this is the support turning resistance. Okay, resistance turning support, and with this support it has created a bullish engulfer and it has grabbed liquidity, created a false breakout from this support. Okay, and then closed above with this bullish engulfer, and then the price started to push up with a high speed, and then we have found that momentum, right? Similar way for selling US30 from this level, I need to see any kind of false breakout grabbing liquidity from the top and the rejection. Otherwise, anytime we could see continuation of this move to the upside, as is still there is a room for, if you look at this trend line, you see there is a, in fact, a reversal pattern has been formed here, right? The price has broken down from this reversal pattern, and we see that in fact this previous support, okay, this is the previous support zone here, right? Support zone here, which turned resistance. Okay, and it could go up to test this resistance and then continue to drop. So based on how we see the price action, we'll be deciding for the time being. Let's see how the price action is forming, and then we'll see in fact how we can trade on this one here as well. So okay, Fuel sir, how can I contact you in Telegram? The Fuel, you can contact on Telegram. You can visit the website. There is a live chat available. Okay, after the live streaming, tell the agent to forward to me. If I'm free, I can talk to you, or yeah, that's how you can contact me via the website. There is a link in the description area. You can visit the website. What about gold? Yeah, we'll look at it. Gold future, yeah, gold future, yeah, no problem. So I'll look at it. Coach, kindly gold future. Yeah, hi coach, hope you are feeling better. Yeah, I'm good, thank you very much for asking. Same gold coach, no problems. Hello coach, do live trade with Tide SL. Yeah, I'll look at it if I have anything. Made a good profit on BIP group. Thanks a lot coach, no problems. Thank you very much for asking, for mentioning that. Rajib, thank you. Yeah, awesome, very good. I'm just thank you, amazing gold trade on your arrival. I made 235. Okay, very good, thank you, that's awesome. So let's jump on to gold. Okay, so as soon as we had a good trade on gold today, as I mentioned, this is the trade that we made profit from it. So the reason, okay, I'll explain why I have to send this trade, and also now I'll explain what I think that gold is going to do. So as you know that early today I have posted analysis on gold, and afterwards in fact the trade was sent to the students for gold as well, so that on my arrival I know that my students actually bit hungry, they need some good profit. So I tried to find the best trade, and I found a trade on gold, and we made money out of it. So let me tell you, in fact, first let's do a full analysis, and then I will explain why I have taken this trade. So looking at monthly, guys, what you see that on the monthly perspective, gold, this is the monthly candle. As you can see, after the previous monthly bullish candle, this month's gold has created another bullish candle, which is not so much strong like the previous months. It's still 1 week to go. 1 week to go. It may change how it is, but I think that the bulls may not find enough fuel to create, because as you know that upcoming week is a little bit of low volume. So with that low volume, bulls may not find enough strength to push that price high. Looking at weekly, this is the weekly price action. As you can see now, this is the weekly. From here the price created series of higher low, and the price is approaching this weekly resistance level. Okay, so this is the resistance level on the weekly perspective. Now with that weekly resistance, it might be difficult for the price to break this resistance, what I think that, and we might see finally a retreat back on the lower time frame. Now if I look at the daily, what I see that, especially you see there is a lower high on the daily has been created, but if you look at the overall picture, it is in fact bullish. Okay, gold price is on the daily perspective, it is bullish. Okay, but at the same time, because it is bullish, okay, and when you see a bullish market, okay, like that, the price fail to create higher high, you see that the price normally retreat back to create a lower low. Now if I look at, let's say, intraday perspective, this is where I can see potential slower movement to the downside. If we draw this level here, okay, now this is the channel, okay, where I see that gold is highly likely that the price might continue to drop. Now with that in mind, then why did I send this trade to the students is when, let me replay this chart, when in fact see that this current candle almost overextended to the upside. Okay guys, that's why I always tell you that see candle, you see these candles, they are dead candles. When they are closed, you will not in fact know how the price might do. But this current candle, you see this closed as a doji, right? But during the lifetime of this candle, there is something, if you watch the live chart, then you will understand. This candle primarily has come to this level, a full red candle. Okay, when I was watching the whole 4 hours, I was looking at the chart to find the best trade for myself and for my students. So I saw that the price has come here red, and then this price has gone up there, and when this candle overextended here with the green body, that is where I have posted the trade alert to the student, keeping a target in a zone where it should come and hit. We closed a little bit of early at the target, which is almost the same, but finally it came through. Okay, so that is why, so if you back test, let's say if you do back testing, you will not be able to understand in fact the market behave. So based on timing and live market data, if you give some time, it's an incredible opportunity learning forex, learning gold trading, guys. That's why I tell you that once you master the skill, it's like a machine that you will print money. There is no other business that can give so much flexibility and freedom. Whatever you are doing a small business, a shop, doing a job, whatever you are doing, you don't need to leave this. In fact, you can do it just in a matter of half an hour. So I will request you to pay attention always, okay, and do not quit. Okay, stick to the game. If you need education, yeah, there is clear education available. in Forex Trading Wizard Academy, one of the best trading education you will find out there. So if you want to know more about this kind of a strategy that we teach our students, you can find a link in the description area. You can visit the website, join us to trade with us, learn our strategies to become an independent, professional, profitable trader. Now at this point, what I think that gold, what it might do is, as you can see, it is now heading to the upside. I don't think that gold will be, though it is a bullish price action, I don't think gold will be able to break this high. I think that the price might move in a sideways in a range, or I think that slowly the price will come back down. Now at the same time, I could be wrong. As I told you, it could continue to go up. If it goes up, that's fine. I'm not on a trade, then I'll change my trade to go long based on when I see the price action. So it's a probability, but when I see high probability, that is only I enter a trade. So based on the new price action, what it is doing, then we will be entering the trade. Okay guys, so yeah, this is the main thing. I think that gold might move in a sideways or move continue to drop. But at the same time, if we see that in fact it has broken the resistance, then we'll look at in that case it might be an overextended market, and at any point afterwards even could continue to drop. So let's see what happened. Hopefully we'll look at it as soon as we will see opportunity. Gbpusd, sir, absolutely. I think gold is gonna drop. What do you think? I think so. Let's see. It's still not there, but looks could continue to drop. What about euro dollar? Yeah, we'll look at it. Euro USD, please. Welcome back, boss. Thank you very much. Thank you. So happy to hear from you. Thank you. I'm also happy to hear from you. Amazing. What do you think about JPY pairs? Yeah, we'll look at jump on one by one. Thank you. Hello sir, can you please analyze US oil? Yeah, absolutely. How long do you hold it? Which one? Euro AUD. Look at it. So in the meantime guys, I'll take 2 seconds from you just to give a big thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel, so that anything I'm releasing, any content, you are not missing out anything. And also press that bell button, because as you know, the trading content you need to consume very hot. Some food you can't eat cold, okay, such as pizza. So you need to take it very hot, because as you have seen today also, I posted analysis on gold and it came out, in fact came down to the zone where you expected. So make sure you press that bell button so that you don't miss out the notification as soon as I release any content. So 210, so this number is only to press that bell button, like button, and also press that subscribe button if you haven't done yet. Thank you very much for your support. So let's look at US oil. Sorry guys. Okay, looking at US oil, first of all I'll look at the monthly. Now what do you see that okay, so on the monthly perspective, what do you see that US oil is in fact bearish, long-term bearish. Okay, now this is the monthly candle, this current monthly candle, which is there is a strong drop. Now the price again in the zone of monthly opening and closing. So in that zone where there is a monthly opening and closing, what we have seen that US oil, in fact, I think that what it might do, okay, because it is now retreating back, we might see that US oil again breaking all this resistance and then coming back down again. This is how the price does all the time. It will first create a movement and will come back again to break all the previous high low and then come back down again like this. So what we see that US oil, this is the monthly and this is the monthly opening and close. Let's draw all these lines where there is a monthly opening and closing and all there is a monthly resistance. Okay, now with that monthly opening and closing and monthly high and low, so let's see on the weekly perspective what's happening on the weekly. Okay, so weekly we see that in fact US oil there is a strong movement followed by this correction, another movement. Now the price is approaching this previous support turning resistance. Now what I think that you see, this is the level that we make, this is the high of the monthly. Okay, I think that if you look at this from the weekly perspective, I think the price will break all this level. You will see the price will break all this level and then will come back down. Okay, so if we look at daily with that in mind, what we see that on the daily the price has created a kind of double bottom. Okay, so for the time being, for short term, we might see some bullish move on US oil, but for selling I would say that US oil needs to go up to break all this level, then we can find selling opportunity. Now if we look at the intraday perspective, see this is a bullish price action. Okay, but we have seen that price in fact has created this pattern here. Okay, series of higher low with this channel. Now with that series of higher low, what we have seen that the price has broken out of this channel to the upside. All right, now for going long, previous session already US oil, as you can see, there is already a bullish engulfer has been created, which has in fact a strong liquidity grab in it. Okay, now with that liquidity grab, what I would say that US oil, if we see slower retracement, couple of dodges, then we can potentially go consider for going long. So the price action on the lower time frame on US oil, it is a bullish price action. Okay, so let's see what happened over time. We'll look at it. Okay, so this one is with US oil. Let's check GB. Yeah, Gbpusd I was looking today. We'll look at it. How long would you hold gold? So you already closed gold with profit. KBS, we closed with profit. Okay, we didn't hold. We closed with profit, and as soon as we will find another opportunity, we'll jump on it definitely. Sandra, hi coach, nice to have you live again. Thank you very much. What do you think? The news report, it would be favored to USD positive results. I think news is not even news is coming tomorrow. Okay, so GDP and core PCE price index. Okay, both USD CAD. So USD CAD will be very volatile. For the news result, in fact, you know that it's sometime I do not guess. What I do is I normally look at the price action. You have seen, guys, that last week's Aussie dollar trade on live or during the news. How many of you was on the trade? You remember this one here? Okay, that's how I trade. You've seen that. Let me turn on the. So you see that this buy signal here on this one on Aussie dollar, and we took that trade in this YouTube live, and it was an awesome trade. In 5 minutes we hit the full profit target. So that's how normally I trade news. Normally I do not guess, because no one can tell you in fact what will be the result here on GDP, you know, or core PCE. Then how do I approach the market? normally, see, when there is a news, for example, dollar CAD news is coming, right? So what I do is I try to understand the pattern in dollar CAD. So not understand, there is a specific strategy that available in our Forex Trading Wizard Academy to understand the price movement in relation to the news. So is basically when, let's say, a news will be announced 48 hours to 72 hours later, and the price behave in a certain way that you can track. There's a lot of unique things that you can find in Forex Trading Wizard Academy. As I told you, that one of them is news and price action trading strategy. So news and price action is only the strategy you will only ever find here, nowhere else. In my knowledge, no, I don't know, but I have never seen that. Is because it has created after a long observation. So how does it work? Say for example, quite a few trade we have taken with that news and price action trading using that strategy. Is so simplest way I can explain you like this, that I told you. Okay, like this, and then this one here, circle. Okay, now what do you see that because I'll just take a break for less than a minute and I'll come back. Stay with me, please. Thank you very much for your support. 1 second. Okay, so I'm back. Thank you very much for your patience. So this is basically these things. Okay, now if I tell you to guess, for example, what will be here, everyone can say, right? It's a circle here, simple. So that's the pattern that this news and price action trading strategy will tell you exactly, understanding how the price is moving in relation to the news announcement, that predictable way, so that we can trade. And that's how we trade news and price action without relying on the results, because results will come afterwards. When the results will be released, the trade is gone, right? Yeah, so that's one we use in our strategy to find the right trading opportunity based on news. Hi coach, nice to have you back. Thank you very much. Hope you are well. Please, can we have a look at GBP AUD? Yeah, absolutely. Thank you. I'll look at it. Coach, how can I access the indicator? Dangali. Okay, to access the indicator, I mean our TF or trend following strategy indicator. Okay, so to access the indicator, it's an invite only indicator. If you, I don't know, you are our lifetime member. So if you are our lifetime member, then you can find in your student dashboard, send us your TradingView user if you want to use in TradingView, or if you want to use in MetaTrader 4, there is a downloadable file available on your student dashboard. If you are not our lifetime member, then you have to be lifetime member to access that indicator. Thank you very much. Watching from Ghana, I must say you I'm learning a lot. Thank you very much from your channel. Awesome. Only God knows how you have helped me. God bless you. Thank you very much for your appreciation. And that is my motivation, you know, to create content for all of you guys. That's how I dream to give the best value possible to the community, to help you in your trading. Hi coach, nice to see you. Thank you very much. And in 20 minutes we have this news. USD final GB. In 20 minutes is the my time. Okay, 1 second. Probably my time is not synchronized again. Okay, calendar. Probably is low impact news center. I see that I only look at the high impact news. I see high impact news only tomorrow. Tomorrow. Okay. Sharosh, how accurate the indicator? Sharosh, the indicator is basically it's not an indicator, it's a strategy that we use. So it is our trend following strategy indicator. So you cannot rely only on the indicator. It is basically our trend so we have certain rules, okay, to satisfy to enter a trade, right? Now once you learn the rules of the strategy, you learn the full strategy, then you can use that indicator to screen out which one is the right trade, because that's the thing. So it's basically will tell you that this candle is satisfying the rules of your strategy, this candles satisfying the rules of your strategy, and you need to manually check out also if it is everything is okay or no, and then you can take that trade based on. So it will basically give you a quick you don't need to look at everywhere. You can review use that indicator to find out in fact how the price action is doing. Yeah, so it's basically the accuracy of indicator is the accuracy of the strategy is the same. Okay sir, please talk about gold. Yeah, we already discussed about gold, and we'll look at again. So look, gold, now we see that we have seen gold now is pushing high, going up. And let me look at the 1 hour chart. We see there is a gap opening. We might see some movement. It might fill this gap now on gold. Okay, I think that the gold might move in a range, but at this point what it is doing, that it is jumping up to fill that gap, and from that filling of this gap we can expect gold to continue to drop. So let's see what happened. Okay, so for the time being I will be just observant on gold to see in fact how it is doing. Okay, so let me look at some other pairs such as dollar yen. Okay, now dollar yen, to me it's still bearish. Okay, if you look at overall picture on dollar yen daily, this is the daily chart, there is a very strong breakdown on the daily perspective with this narrow daily doji. What we have seen that dollar yen has broken the high of the daily doji, grab the liquidity from here, from above the daily 20 EMA, okay, from this zone, and then has broken down with a long bearish engulfer. Okay, so with that breakdown on the daily, also there is a head and shoulder and has broken down. So what we have seen that in fact on dollar yen, the price, this is the neckline of this daily head and shoulder. Now what I'm expecting on dollar yen, either to go ahead and test this level and then to give us a nice looking bearish setup. So in case, which is a possibility for dollar yen to go up and test this level, this neckline of this head and shoulder or a double top inside the head and shoulder. This is the neckline. If the price come up to test this level from this zone, we can expect a rejection, and that could be a very good place for potential shorting opportunity. If we look at 4 hour, it looks a little bit of far on the intraday perspective. So based on the price action, we might short from anywhere. The overall price action on dollar yen is bearish. Now it might continue to drop from here. It might go up and test this level and then continue to drop from here, or it might go even test this level and continue to drop from here. So based on the price action, we'll be deciding. We need a clear strong rejection from the resistance, and then we can sell dollar yen. But overall price action on dollar yen is bearish. Okay guys, so Reject news in 10 minutes. Okay, medium impact news coming up in 10 minutes on USD. Yeah, so with that news, we'll look at, I normally look at only high impact news. If you want to look at medium that you are talking about, let's look at, okay, so the medium impact is today final GDP unemployment claims, so which is 12:30, but that news may not impact the price that much. Okay, that's why I only keep eye on high impact, but let's keep it in our consideration to see in fact how the market is doing, and then we'll decide from there how we'll be trading. But for the time being guys, dollar yen looks a nice looking bearish price action on dollar yen. Okay, looking at US30, okay, US30 we discussed, gold we discussed. Let's look at GBP/JPY. Now GBP/JPY is strongly bearish, even bearish than dollar yen. As you can see, the previous session has formed. I also posted analysis on trading view on GBP/JPY with this bearish engulfer that has a huge liquidity in it, and then the price started to drop. Now GBP/JPY, if you look at daily, you see that there is already a very strong drop followed by the narrow doji. Now we see that GBP/JPY is melting to the downside. Now this is in fact a very strongly bearish price action. Okay, if you look at this level here, this is the resistance here, resistance here, resistance here, which is turning support here. So this is a very strongly bearish price action. After the daily drop followed by a narrow doji, what we have seen that the price has started to drop again. So this is the GBP/JPY. Now today, as soon as market open, we have seen the price started to drop. Now 4 hour, this price action is also, you can see series of lower high, a downward channel, and from the downward channel we have seen that GJ continue to drop. Okay, so yeah, you can see after the previous sessions bearish engulfer, we have seen a clear rejection to the downside on GBP/JPY. So once the price will the candle will close, we could find potential trading opportunity on GBP/JPY. Let's see how it does, but the price action here is highly bearish, so only think of selling, no, not buying. Jobless claim news, you look at it. So thought on natural gas, I'll look at it. How volatile market will be on news. There will be a little bit of volatility, let's see, but depends on the news results. Also, a lot of things depend on how the news is being released. Sir, can you look at euro dollar, please? Yeah, we'll look at it. Please check DXY, sir. Yeah, awesome. Sir, Gbpusd BU for today. Sir, can you look at euro USD, please? Yeah, absolutely. Okay, euro USD. Looking at euro dollar. Okay, so looking at the euro dollar, this is the monthly price action. You can see that the previous month's long bullish candle this month. After the opening, we see that primarily push, now coming back down. So monthly will not tell you much story here because it's still 1 week to go. The price is still didn't move much on it. But if you look at weekly on euro dollar, we see that on the weekly perspective, there is in fact a bullish candle. This is a bullish shooting star after the previous week's doji, followed by a shooting star. So when you see in an uptrend a candle like this that has a narrow body with a long wick at the top, this candle is basically a bullish candle. Okay, it's a bullish candle that has a long wick at the top. Now highly likely the price will feel that wick at the top, and with that feeling of the wick, what you could see that euro dollar probably making a move to the upside, or feeling after half week we might see retreat back. If I look at the daily, now little bit of different on the daily. What we have seen that there is a movement happen on the daily, this movement, then correction. Now the price is creating slowly movement to the upside. It's a sign that low volume this week and the price little bit of in a sideways movement. So 4 hour, what we see that euro dollar is in a sideways. So that is why we need to be a little bit of cautious when we are trading. For example, the thumb pairs, for example, JPY is giving us a clear trend, but euro dollar is not showing that much of impressive trend, as euro dollar looks like that this market might move in a sideways. I think that this one will move in a sideways over the couple of days with a narrow range. So yeah, if we find suitable entry on the for selling or buying from resistance or support, then only will be trading. For the time being, it's not a suitable market for trading. It's a narrow range. You see daily price action moving in a sideways. So looking at EuroCAD, Euro AUD. Okay, Euro AUD looks like that might give us a good trading opportunity. Look at it. Before that, let me look at the chat, guys. In the meantime, guys, as you have seen today, we have an awesome trade on gold, okay, which we have secured profit. This is the signal that you can see sent out to the students. So if you want to learn our strategies and also trade with us in our Forex Trading Wizard Academy in private Telegram channel, and also have all the trading tools including this TF indicator that will help you find the trades according to the strategies. And there are a lot of things coming up, slowly developing more and more things, and you will be part of this academy for the rest of your life. So if you want to experience all of them, you can find a link in the description area. You can visit the website. There's a discount going on. You can join us to become part of the training academy. There you can find this link in the description. So with that said, let's look at Euro AUD. Okay, so we'll be looking at Euro AUD. looking at monthly on Euro AUD, this is the monthly chart, guys. You can see that now Euro AUD on the monthly, the price action is already overextended. Okay, this is the monthly candlestick pattern, as you can see, overextended to the upside. Okay, and I think that we might see some rejection to the downside on Euro AUD. Now if I look at the weekly, it's a different story. Now on the weekly, you can see that it's bullish. So this is what happened when you see two kind of, so monthly, this is the monthly bullish candle, but we might see some deeper down retracement. Let me draw this previous resistance of this narrow weekly doji. Why this is resistance? If you closely look at on the weekly price action, we see that all those green candle, there is only one red candle which is not related to the movement. This is the resistance which is turning support here on Euro AUD. Looking at weekly, I think that the price might come back down further to test this resistance which is turning support here, and this resistance basically top of this weekly candle. If I look at daily, now this is where I see potential trading opportunity on Euro AUD. As you can see, after the previous day's bearish candle, today the price primarily after opening has a drop, and then the price has gone up to the opening and closing on the daily. Now from that level, we could see the price to continue to drop. Now if I look at 4 hour, we see that this candle is closing, just tested the now 20 EMA on the intraday perspective, and now from here I think that after it is in fact forming is kind of head and shoulder here on the 4 hour on Euro AUD. I think that the price after testing this level, we could see a rejection or drop. So I'll be waiting on Euro AUD to give me any kind of bearish price action along this zone. Okay, as soon as we will find that completing a full head and shoulder a bearish price action, we will be considering shorting Euro AUD. I think that the price highly likely that we will come back to the daily 20 EMA in this zone before creating any bullish move. So to do that, we need to see a strong rejection to the downside. Okay guys, so let me know in the chat, guys, how was your weekend and holidays. There is a holiday coming tomorrow, after tomorrow. Yes, so today is Friday already here. In your zone could be different. So what's your plan for holiday? Also let me know in the chat beside the trading, so that I know actually. Okay, so we see a strong rejection on gold. As I told you, see that afterwards very strong rejection on gold. In just with the news announcement, there has been a strong rejection on gold. Yeah, so as expected, as I mentioned that. Okay, so this one gold candle which is forming a bearish price action. Okay, let me look at it. Very good, Mela, thank you. Gold, as I mentioned, that it has, you see gold has grabbed liquidity on the 4 hour. It has gone up to grab liquidity, as I mentioned in this session. You see that this is what I told, that what did I say, that I don't think that gold will be able to break this high, and this is what happened. That's why that's what I was mentioning, that this is what happened. And let's see which way the price is now trying to do, what is going to happen. So on the 1 hour time frame, we have seen a very strong bearish engulfer. What we see, that you can see gold in fact has gone up from this very important level. It has created a, you see there is a liquidity gap here, crossing the previous candle's high, and then now coming back down. If I look at the daily, we see that the price already has crossed the previous day's low, and with that cross, potentially gold may drop to this level where the previous resistance, which is turning support here. Okay, this is the resistance which is turning support here. Okay, and we look at the intraday, and this is potentially bearish price action on gold. Look at daily. First of all, monthly, what we see, that this is the price action on the monthly, weekly. Okay, so let's see how the candle close, and then we'll jump back to it again. So if the gold is dropping, the GBP USD is doing the same thing after the previous session's bearish engulfer. I think that GBP USD and gold, okay, it's not, it's a nice looking bearish setup on both of them. Okay, this is the channel. The price was moving along this channel towards the downside. Let me know the chat, guys. I think gold breakdown in 4 hour. Yeah, I think so. Spending time. Okay, thank you, Nizam. Hope you have a lovely holiday time with your family. Yeah, absolutely, Mila. Thank you very much. That's amazing for asking. Thank you, sir. Gold now down. Yeah, thank you. I'm waiting for a sell re-entry with pending sell limit. I don't know what you mean. Okay, so with the GBP USD, we see that after the previous session long, so see guys, this one, you are on a gold trade, that's why I didn't double up the trade, but this is in fact a very nice looking bearish trade setup. Normally this kind of trade that I always tell that to, you know, the best trade, you can see that this is, if you look at monthly, you see the price is almost has broken the monthly support, bearish. On the weekly, the previous week already we have a strong liquidity gap in the price, and this week after market open we have seen rejection to the upside. Now the price is rejecting, so which is also bearish. Now if I look at the daily, you can see that the price has formed a nice looking head and shoulder, which is also bearish. So monthly, weekly and daily going in the same direction. If I look at 4 hour, we see that there is in fact a candle that has tested the 20 period moving average, tested a very important liquidity zone on the lower time frame. You see quite a few, almost 5 to 6. You see the dojis. Doji are high liquidity area, and from the doji the price grab, you know, liquidity from 20 EMA, and then has closed with a long bearish engulfer. This is 4 times aligning together. This is what I called you know, the four times, like monthly, weekly, daily and 4 hour, when they are aligning together, which is in fact a very high probability setup. And as you can see, afterwards the price started to drop. And another factor is the 4th dimension. So keep in mind, 4th dimension is what I called, when you see that this kind of candle formed in a very important session, which is also a very good trading opportunity. This one formed just after London, like in London session, so which is in fact a very important session. So timing, what time, what context, and all the multi time frame was there aligning together, it's a high probability trade setup. So looking at gold again, we see that in fact it has started to drop. Okay, Okay, so you see a very aggressive drop on gold. So the news has been released. Okay, so in the similar way, you can see US30 also coming down. So basically they follow each other. When we see drop in gold, that means that strengthening dollar. As a result, US30 also coming back down. So USD CAD should be pushing to the upside. Dollar yen in the similar fashion. Nasdaq also has a big drop. Nasdaq in fact, Nasdaq, if you look at the previous sessions candle on Nasdaq, you can see that in fact it has grabbed liquidity from the top as well, and this is a bearish engulfer in this very important level of resistance, and from that level we can see that the price in fact has started to drop on Nasdaq as well. So this is also highly bearish. So from this session, what we have seen that in fact the way the price action forming on the daily on gold, I think that this price might come back to the 20 EM again. So this is the daily chart on gold, and looks like that gold might come back to 17, let's say 1785 level again, coming back. Okay, I think gold is heading to downside, so it is highly likely it will come back to 1785 level. Yeah, I'll look at it. Do you think it's gonna pull back up to the resistance level? Let me look at it. Good morning, boss. Good to be here. Yeah, thank you very much. Good morning. Sell gold 1817 to 1805. Do you think I can get the target? 1805. I think so. You can get it. It's almost there. You should get the target. So you did a good job. Okay, it's almost there. We also sold gold today, as you have seen, and we secured a profit on this one. So let me look at now a little bit of nat gas and US oil. So natural gas did exactly as expected, as you have seen. This is what I mentioned. You remember that after this drop to the support correction to the neckline. Okay, so this is the neckline of this zone and completed a head and shoulder, okay, on the daily, and then has dropped back to the level. Okay, so this is the head and shoulder. You can see that. Now with that head and shoulder, you have seen the price has broken down, and with that breakdown, the price now, net gas, this is the daily chart, now it is breaking this level of support, which is a crucially important support. If you extend that level, you can see that the same level acted here, exactly here as a resistance, support, support here, support here, support here. Now the same level of support has broken. Today's candle is breaking, and I think that this price will continue to drop as it has broken the level of support after grabbing liquidity, completing a head and shoulder, has broken down after the daily close. This can be a very important candle as this is forming a bearish engulfer, and I think that this price will move down, will come back down. If you look at the higher time frame on the weekly, we see there is no significant level of support, so we could potentially see this price at least coming to this level, which is very, very important. Monthly so on the intraday perspective, this could be the level that yeah, so this is the 4 hour. We see that there is a strong rejection, correction, rejection, impulse, correction, impulse. There is a pattern here. Okay, so it is forming a very nice looking bearish price section, and I think that this price will continue to drop on natural gas. If I look at US oil, okay, so on US oil, you see this candle now forming a bearish candle, right? So this could be a reversal. Okay, sometimes reversal happen like that after a bullish move. This is the lower time frame. You can see after a bullish move, normally in the last moment you could see a strong impulsive move to the upside, a strong impulsive move to the downside, and the price continue to drop. So looking at daily, we see that I think US oil, even it could come back here again on the daily 20 period moving average, okay, to test this 20 EMA on the daily time frame on US oil, and after testing this level we might see again going up. So if we look at the 4 hour, I think that this is going to happen on US oil. As you can see, the price has created this channel, local channel on the lower time frame on US oil. Okay, now with that channel, what do you see? This is the resistance here, neckline, leaving this resistance here, has broken out of this level, now coming back here again, testing this previous resistance here, which is turning support, and then from here we could see bullish move. So as it is now locally bullish market, I will not be interested on selling. If I see US oil has come back to this level, and then we can consider going long on US oil, so as soon as we will find suitable entry. Okay guys, as you know that in trading, more of analysis, less of trading. We have secured, as you have seen, a nice looking gold trade today early, and that's how it is and I almost waited 4 hours to find a good trade on this one. So this is how it is, guys. Just need to be patient. And as you know that this week and the upcoming week a little bit of less volatility, so we need to be very cautious for the best trade possible. And that's how the professional trader trades. They analyze more, discuss more, trade less. Okay, but at the same time, if we find trading opportunity, I will not miss at all. As you have seen, we always do that, even in this live YouTube session. So now gold, what it has done, you can see this is the current candle which is going to close, which is in fact a bearish engulfer. Now this is the daily chart. Okay, now the just candle closed, which is a bearish candle. Now what I need to see that gold in fact tested this neckline. Okay, highly likely it's gonna happen. Tested the neckline as a resistance. You see that this price action from this pattern, which is a reversal, it's basically a head and shoulder, you can see that, or any, you can whatever you want to name it, it's a reversal pattern. Now we see this is the neckline, support here, which is turning resistance here. Okay, so what we need on gold is for the price to go ahead and test this neckline, this support as a resistance, and from this level we can expect a drop on this one. So this support, which is turning resistance here, as soon as we will find suitable entry opportunity, we'll consider again going short. Let's see what happened. As this current session candle, which is in fact a bearish candle that has a liquidity in it. So for me, let's see how it is doing. If we see significant rejection from this neckline, support, turning resistance, and then we can enter a short time gold trade, sell trade again. Yeah, Benz, thank you very much. Thank you to DX Place. Yeah, coach, I earned 890 with gold after watching your video analysis gold 4 hour. And thank you, amazing. That's the goal of Forex Trading Wizard Academy, to help trader to learn trading, okay, to become an independent, professional, profitable trader. Okay guys, so thank you very much for mentioning that. It's amazing. So now let's look at the candle close. Let me look at all the pairs that has candle close to see in fact how it is doing. Just look at quickly all of them to see what happened. So Aussie dollar, so all of them showing a very strong bearish price action. Okay guys, in the meantime guys, join the free Telegram channel for all the updates and promotions, everything, so that you don't miss out anything. There is a link you can find in the description area for free Telegram channel. You can join that to stay up to date about Forex Trading Wizard Academy. So I see that basically all those pairs, especially GBP, looks very weaker. Okay, dollar CAD, as tomorrow CAD USD CAD news is coming, USD CAD will be on my watch list definitely. I would say that if we see USD CAD has gone up again, okay, especially along this zone. Let me look at this one here. Especially along this zone USD CAD, I'll be absolutely so like this. If we see that the price has broken this resistance, created overextended to the upside, and from that zone I will be definitely selling USD CAD, because you see that this is the local channel, and if I look at the daily, the price already has formed a price action which is highly, so once we will see the price has broken to this level, if we see significant price action, we'll be considering selling USD CAD. If I look at weekly, we see bearish. Monthly also you might see some bearish move, so I think that this price action also will create short-term bearish price action. Okay, so gold has formed, you can see it might form, it has come back to gold again on the 4-hour time frame. It might form just with this one ahead, it's a left shoulder, with this one right shoulder, it might form a price action like that. Okay, so with this one, okay, so as soon as we will find any suitable entry opportunity on gold, we will jump on the trade, no doubt about it. So in the same way we see US30, gold, all of them showing us suitable bearish price action. Okay guys, so basically my eye will be on gold, especially because on all of them couple of pairs looks impressive. Is one is gold, GBP JPY and GBP USD. So gold is what I will be waiting as this candle. As you can see, we need to see that this one is strongly rejecting from this support here, which is turning resistance here. From this level we'll be considering trading. So yeah, I will be keep watching gold for the time being, for the rest of the time. Guys, let me know in the chat which one you are looking at. And okay, for GBP USD, okay, so GBP USD and gold is doing almost the similar kind of, creating similar kind of price action. If you look at British pound US dollar, this is the daily chart, created a head and shoulder, and now the price is coming down. Looking at the weekly, bearish. Monthly also has broken the monthly support just, and I think that we might see further drop on this one. Daily head and shoulder is being formed. So if I look at the intraday I see that British pound US dollar already has broken out of this previous channel. This is the local channel on GBP USD. Okay. So this is the support here. Okay, support here, support here, and also the same level is resistance here, resistance here, resistance here. So on GBP USD, as you can see, the price now has closed with this bearish candle. Now this current one, once we will see strong rejection, we will consider this is a bearish price action. Okay, now if we trade, if we sell gold, might not be doubling up depending on the situation, but I'll be waiting for a potential bearish setup on GBP JPY, GBP USD, and gold. So these are the three pairs now showing a very strong bearish price action. For entry opportunity, I'll be waiting for strong rejection. As soon as we'll find that, we'll be entering the trade. Okay, so GBP JPY also bearish. GBP JPY, let me look at it. So you see that GBP JPY, there is a middleman which is also strongly bearish. Okay, if I look at the daily, it is bearish, guys. So you see that this is the support zone on GBP JPY, which is turning resistance at 159.40. That level can give us very strong bearish price action. So yeah, GBP JPY also bearish. If you look at bigger picture weekly, see there is a gap opening and then long bearish engulfer. That's a sign that in fact this market is preparing for a very big move. Okay, if we look at the monthly, we also see that the same thing, the price action is highly bearish. Okay, weekly with this gap opening, strong bearish movement. Daily, there is a first bearish engulfer, it's a middleman also, long middleman, followed by an arrow doji. Now today, as soon as market open, we see the price is melting. 4 hour, previous session liquidity gap, this session middleman forming, and I think that it will continue to drop. So in all of these three, as soon as we will find suitable entry opportunity, we'll jump on a trade. So we have to buy GBP now. I don't think that buying GBP good idea. Depends on you what time frame you are trading. No problems, thank you, coach. Hello coach, long time, great to have you back. No problems, John, thank you very much for your appreciation. Happy to see you, sir. No problems, thank you. Awesome. Wish what the Christmas bring you health and wealth as well. Wish you to bring health and wealth as well. Thank you very much for your prayer. May I get your opinion on NASDAQ? Okay, so let me look at NASDAQ. Okay, so the same way like gold and all the instrument, NASDAQ also highly bearish. If we look at the daily perspective, first of all, looking at the monthly NASDAQ, you can see on the monthly it is in fact a bearish market followed by this correction. Now it is another bearish price action. This month we have seen the price grab has broken the previous monthly high and then started to drop, so it might create a new lower low in this direction. Looking at the weekly, previous week a very aggressive push to the upside, breaking all this weekly high and then close back below. So what's the significance of understanding is that it in fact has a huge volume in it, giving a fuel for further drop. Looking at daily, this is the daily chart. As you can see, impulse correction, it is in another impulsive phase. So all this 3 time frame is highly bearish. Now on the 4-hour time frame, we see that after this move, now Nasdaq started to drop to the downside. Okay, so what we can expect, what I think that on Nasdaq, the price to go up and test this, like to create a possibly a head and shoulder with this one, and then to continue to drop. Okay, so this is basically a bearish price action, but we need to see, as you see, this is a long candle, and I normally do not trade this kind of candle. I need to see a slower retracement for an entry opportunity. So the price action is bearish. I'll be waiting for a suitable entry opportunity on Nasdaq, and then I'll be jumping on a trade. Okay guys, so I sincerely believe that guys you enjoyed this do you think is short opportunities this week? Or yeah, we could find this week. As you know that tomorrow is Friday weekend, and you know that we make most amount of trades and money in weekend and in the first day of trading week, last day of trading week. Definitely tomorrow, as you see that there is a news coming up as well, so I'll be on it. As you have seen early today, we secured a gold trade with profit, and I'll be waiting for further trade. As soon as I will find, I'll straight send to the students in the academy, in the private group. So if you wanna trade with us and also learn our strategies, you can find a link in the description. I'll invite you to join us to learn our strategies and also trade with us. So with that being said, I'm gonna end this session, and at the same time, due to the time limit, I have to end it. And I will be keeping eye on gold, because as you can see, gold is now rejecting this support, turning resistance. As soon as I will find suitable entry, I will definitely enter again. And at the same time, I'll keep eye on all the instruments that we discussed. So with that being said, guys, thank you very much, and don't forget to subscribe and also press that bell notification. I'll see you tomorrow at the same time in this live session. Thank you.